A journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Be not afraid of growing slowly. Be afraid only of standing still. Give a man a fish, and you feed him for a day. Teach a man to fish, and you feed him for a lifetime. The best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is now. Do not fear going forward slowly. Fear only standing still. A fall into a ditch makes you wiser. He who asks is a fool for 5 minutes, but he who does not ask remains a fool forever. A closed mind is like a closed book, just a block of wood. Dig the well before you are thirsty. Even a hare will bite when it is cornered. An inch of time is an inch of gold, but you can't buy that inch of time with an inch of gold. A gem cannot be polished without friction, nor a man perfected without trials. To know the road ahead, ask those coming back. Learning is a treasure that will follow its owner everywhere. The man who moves a mountain begins by carrying away small stones. He who depends on himself will attain the greatest happiness. If you want happiness for an hour, take a nap. If you want happiness for a day, go fishing. If you want happiness for a lifetime, help someone. Better a diamond with a flaw than a pebble without one. When the winds of change blow, some build walls, while others build windmills. Opportunities do not wait for those who are unprepared. Patience is a bitter plant, but its fruit is sweet. The more you sweat in practice, the less you bleed in battle. A needle is not sharp at both ends. Tension is who you think you should be. Relaxation is who you are. You cannot prevent the birds of sorrow from flying over your head, but you can prevent them from building nests in your hair. He who sacrifices his conscience to ambition burns a picture to obtain the ashes. Do not push the river, it will flow by itself. The palest ink is better than the best memory. The man who removes a mountain begins by carrying away small stones. A wise man makes his own decisions. An ignorant man follows the crowd. Control your emotions, or they will control you. If you bow at all, bow low. The tongue can paint what the eyes can't see. He who strikes the first blow admits he has run out of ideas. Better to light a candle than curse the darkness. A book is like a garden carried in the pocket. Small leaks will sink a great ship. A bird does not sing because it has an answer. It sings because it has a song. A man grows most tired while standing still. The person who removes a mountain begins by carrying away small stones. Teachers open the door, but you must walk through it yourself. The ripest fruit falls first. A fool judges people by the presents they give him. Clear conscience never fears midnight knocking. Distance tests a horse's strength. Time reveals a person's character. One beam cannot support a great house. He who returns from a journey is not the same as he who left. Listening well is as powerful as speaking well. Do not answer a fool according to his folly, or you will become like him yourself. Happiness is not at the top of the mountain, but in how to climb it. Do not climb a tree to catch a fish. A bird in the hand is worth two in the bush. The wise adapt to circumstances as water shapes itself to the vessel that contains it. Only when the cold comes does one know how green the pine and cypress are. A child's life is like a piece of paper on which every passerby leaves a mark. A spark can set a whole forest on fire. We are not so much concerned if you are slow as when you come to a complete stop. Learning is a weightless treasure you can always carry easily. He who treads softly goes far. Before you embark on a journey of revenge, dig 2 graves. A bad word whispered will echo 100 miles. One small act of kindness can warm 3 winter months. Behind every able man, there are always other able men. One moment of patience can ward off great disaster. One moment of impatience can ruin a whole life. Be not disturbed at being misunderstood. Be disturbed, rather, at not being understanding. If there is light in the soul, there will be beauty in the person. A needle is not sharp at both ends. Don't listen to what they say. Go see. Man's schemes are inferior to those made by heaven. Whoever teaches me for one day is my father for a lifetime. Experience is a comb which nature gives us when we are bald. He who pursues 2 hares catches neither. Words are easy. Actions are hard. Without rice, even the cleverest housewife cannot cook. The wise man does not lose his temper. The brave man does not feel fear. Do not tear down a fence unless you know